everybody. So I was gonna call this new favorites from the drugstore or favorite finds at the drugstore, but there's a couple of products, or at least one, that I haven't actually tried, but I still want to show you. So recent finds from the drugstore, most of them being favorites. Reserving judgment on a few I haven't tried yet. So let's address what's on my face, what's on my lips. Okay, I know that this shade doesn't really go with the whole pink, whatever, but I was playing with it and I have been obsessed. These have come up a lot in vlogs. I've been wearing a lot in regular videos as well. And these are the new Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. Yeah. Okay. So I've said it before. I'll say it again. Late to jump on the liquid lipstick bandwagon because I've never found one that didn't make me feel like I wanted to peel my lips off or that it felt like my lips were peeling off. Lots of you told me to check this brand out, and you were right. I'm not gonna lie though, if you wear these, several days in a row, your lips are gonna feel a little dry. But generally, I have found the key to wearing these is put it on and leave it alone for a good 30 seconds before you put anything else on top. Let it sit. Let it set, and then you can slap on gloss or balm or whatever, or leave it alone. Don't smack your lips together, just leave it alone. It tends to work out the best. So today's shade that I'm wearing is a newer one that I just picked up, and it is called Missy and Fierce. I really like it. But one that I wore in an Instagram stories live that I really, really like is Flame of the Game. It's like a bright coral orange. Love it. Also, really, really, really like this one, Coral Corruption. Looks pretty tame in the tube, but it's much brighter on... you know what? This was the one I was wearing. I thought it was Flame of the Game because it's so orange, but no. The one I was wearing in Insta Stories is Coral Corruption. It looks pretty tame and peachy, but no, it is pretty bright on the lips. And then, of course, the two I've been wearing pretty much nonstop are Nudist Peach and Rebel Rose. Love these. I love them on their own, but I do like layering them a little bit with a gloss on top. And again, from the drugstore, what I've been loving, and I'm not going to go too long in depth into it because I mentioned this a lot, is the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss, specifically in the shade Petal. Since we're on the subject of Wet n Wild, two more little things I picked up that are really just fun are these little Pout and Tease balms, I guess. I picked up two. This pinky red one is Play. This kind of peachy, brighter one is Tease. They're fun on their own. There's really not a lot of, there's a little hint of color to them, but what's fun is, like I said, these can get a little drying, a little bit. They're liquid lipsticks. You don't even have to roll these up. This is how far it is without rolling it up. I just put it right on top. It adds a little sheen. It's a little balmy. It's awesome. Let's talk foundations. One I love and one I'm not sure how I feel about it. So let's talk about the one I'm loving. Again, recommendation from you guys. Again, from Wet n Wild. It's their new Photofocus Foundation. I'm wearing it in the shade Shell Ivory. I'm looking pretty pale. I think it's a dead-on match. I usually go a shade warmer than what I am just to warm myself up, but I think the Shell Ivory is my exact shade. I tried Porcelain, which is the lightest shade that was way too light. I probably could squeak up a shade too. For the price of these, you could probably buy 4 or 5 shades and be okay. I've been wearing it for a few days. First of all, the price. I mean, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I will do a very focused, get it, focused video just on the Wet n Wild foundation. But in a nutshell, it wears great. You don't need a lot to cover. I went a little heavier than I should have today because I wasn't sure I was playing with different shades. Anyway, a little goes a long way. You can build it up, but you don't need to. It holds up very nicely. I wouldn't say it's not a matte finish. It's kind of like a nice satin finish. And yeah, I'm looking at it because I'm kind of shocked at how cheap this stuff is, how well it performs. But I'll do a whole separate video just on this. Okay, let's stick with face products. And the first thing I want to talk about is something I have not tried, but I just got it out of the box and I'm really excited. I tried the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer last year in the shade Light, and I did not care for it. I didn't like the color. Many of you said to pick it up in the deep shade. I just left CVS. I just got it. and I just took it out of the box. Surprisingly, the scent used to bother me. It doesn't bother me anymore. I don't know why. I just got my hair done today and all the bronzer washed off my face. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a moment to apply this on camera. So just gonna see how this goes. Oh. That's bronzer side where the bronzer is washed off. You know, they wash your hair and then they basically wash all your makeup off with it. I don't even know why I bother wearing makeup when I get my hair done, but I kind of wanted to see how my makeup held up. The foundation held up nicely, actually. I'm just bringing it down my neck. Wow. Okay, you guys were spot on. Your advice is always amazing. The deeper shade is the way to go. My problem with the lighter shade was it was too orange on my face. This, to me, does not look orange. I hope it doesn't look orange to you. I really, really like it. I did pick up the blush a few days ago, and I have not stopped wearing it. It's the Butter Blush in the shade Natural Glow. Now, there's very little, there's not a lot to it. I mean, just doesn't look like much. But for those of you who remember way back in the day when Estee Lauder had a blush called Nude Nuance out, or even as recently as Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop, I love that basically skin tone but glowy blush. I'm going to add a little bit more here. This is it. This is amazing. I love it. I don't know what, now if you are a deeper skin tone, you're going to hate this blush. It's going to do nothing for you. But if you're fair to light to really on the fair end of medium, you might love it. I love it. It just gives me a kind of glow without a definitive blush line, and I really like that look. So Rimmel sent me a little care package of goodies recently, and one of the things that they put in there was their natural bronzer. Now I've used the Rimmel bronzer in a light, oh gosh, I can't remember. It was a much lighter shade for years, and it was great. I don't love their packaging. This bugs me. But they recently sent me this one in the shade Sun Bronze, which at first glance I thought this is going to be way too dark. But I've been wearing it for a couple of days, and I really like it. I like this butter bronzer a little better because it has a little more glow to it. But I really, really do like this. And this is, I think, $3 or $4. This is $15 and change at the drugstore. This is like $2 or $3. So if you are on a budget, this Rimmel one is really quite nice. I hate the packaging. I hate the lid. I hate that there's no mirror. But you know what? You're only paying $2 or $3, so it's fine. In fact, I wore this on Michael's birthday, and he really liked my makeup that day. So I don't know. Okay, now let's talk about highlighter. There's a drugstore highlighter that's kind of amazing. It's at Walmart. Yes, Walmart. It is their Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. And again, I've talked about this in vlogs. I've been wearing it kind of nonstop. I mean, look at this. I'm just going to gently touch. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Bam. Seriously. And if you're thinking, well, it can't be that pigmented when you swatch it across your hand. Yes, it can. Seriously. I have never in my life experienced a highlighter like this. It feels as soft and creamy as the Becca highlighters. How? Like all the different pops. Or Champagne Pop or Opal or Moondust or whatever. Moonstone. Incredible. I think this was, it was under $15, $10 or $13. I love the champagne and the pink shade, and I've used all three of them as an accent color on my lid, on my eyelid. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If you're a darker skin tone, this gold one is excellent. Fair skin tones, all skin tones can probably get away with some variation of these. It came with a brush that I promptly threw out, but unbelievable, unbelievable. I cannot believe this is from a drugstore. Like, the quality is that good. I'm wearing, I don't know if there's anything left. I'm wearing it today. I kind of slapped on all kinds of stuff, but it is stunning, gorgeous. If you buy one thing, get that. Speaking of Flower Beauty, or sticking with Flower Beauty, 2 blushes I got. I kind of mentioned one in my February favorites, but I dropped it on the floor and shattered it. These are very finely milled and pigmented, so they will shatter. This is their Flower Pots blush. Look at that. It's so pretty. It has rose gold metallic packaging around the edge. This is in the shade Warm Hibiscus. It's very reminiscent of like NARS Orgasm, but lighter, or NARS. If NARS Orgasm and NARS Luster got together and had a baby, it would be this. And it's similar to Milani Luminoso, but way better. There, look at it reflecting in the light. It's so pretty. And then when I went back to replace the one I dropped, I picked up Sweet Pea. So cute. There's at least one or two more. And Sweet Pea doesn't have that luminosity to it. I wouldn't say it's a dead-on matte, but it's pretty matte. They have no scent, but they're very lovely. They're very blendable, and they wear for a very long time. Great, great, great blushes. Let's talk about eyes. So I'm not wearing this right now, but I think this is so fun. e.l.f. Cosmetics came out with an aqua line. This is their Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. There's at least two shades. There's a gold. This is the rose gold. It's a beautiful basically liquid eyeshadow. Kind of looks like a lip gloss, has a doe foot applicator. I just smear it all over my lids, kind of pat it down, and then put something in, like something matte in the crease. Didn't crease on me, lasted all day. Would be great under something as well. Beautiful, beautiful product. I think the packaging is fun. I love it. I got two palettes. One I bought and one was sent to me. I bought this one from Rimmel. It's the Keep Calm and Wear Gold. It is their Magnifeyes shadow palette, and you get 12 shadows. Let me throw that one on the floor too. You get 12 shadows in the palette. This is the Keep Calm and Wear Gold one. Of course, I'm partial to this side of the palette. And they're very creamy, pretty pigmented for what they are. Really good price point. And then Rimmel sent me this one, which is called Grunge Glamour. And I'm actually wearing today a combination of both of them. And again, I am partial to this side of the palette, but these darker shades, like even this purple one, are gorgeous. And if you are looking for some beautiful grays for smoky eye, these over here are stunning, like just beautiful, beautiful colors. So I'm really pleased with Rimmel coming out with a big palette, because at least in the United States, they haven't released much on the eye side of things, and so I'm pleased to see those come out. Last thing I want to talk about for eyes, I've talked about this ad nauseum. These are from CoverGirl Queen Collection. Two eyeliners, Cabernet is like a purpley brown, and then Truffle is just brown, a rich reddish brown, but pretty much brown. And the reason I'm bringing these up is because I've been reading in the comments from some of you, one, that they are sold out everywhere. That's kind of awesome. I don't think it's because of me, but it does mean that a lot of people like them, and that they're finding them online for $20 somewhere else. Listen, part of their appeal is that these are drugstore eyeliners. If you have to pay $20 for them, no. I mean, they're good. I will not pay if you're going to pay $20, then you go get a Lancome or a Makeup Forever one, or, no, that's crazy. You do not spend $20 on a CoverGirl product. That's nuts. Now, I've heard a couple people also mention that once you sharpen past a certain point, there's no more product. I haven't run into that yet. I've only had them a few weeks. But so far I just used my Urban Decay Grindhouse sharpener to stick it in and crank it, and we've been good to go. They're not self-sharpening. So I'll let you know if I run into a shortage of product. But I did not find these online. I found these in a store. So I know Walgreens probably carries them in certain stores. Walmart carries them in certain stores. My issue with the CoverGirl Queen Collection is that it's not with CoverGirl. It's the stores that carry it. How do I put this? It's a political issue, so I kind of want to stay away from. What I want to know is, why isn't CoverGirl Queen carried in every store? Why only select stores in certain neighborhoods? That's the question. I'll just leave it at that. It really irritates me. Okay, and then let's end on a high note. As my mother-in-law used to say, let's leave while everyone's still having fun. One of my new favorite products is from Milani. Milani has just been killing it. They've been releasing a lot of really awesome things. Another thing they released that I could find is their Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. This stuff is unbelievable. It smells like sugar. It smells like cotton candy. It's very smooth. It's very emollient. I leave it on my makeup counter where I put on my makeup. And after I put on my foundation, I slap this on my lips and then do the rest of my face. And then by the time I'm ready to put my lipstick on, I just tissue it off and my lips are nice and plumped up and non-dry. And then at night, same deal. When I take off all my makeup, put on all my face stuff, then before I'm leaving the bathroom, I slap this on. Now, what's in this stuff that's so special? I know there's petroleum or petrolatum, some petroleum-based product in here. There are other good things in here, but like, is this a miracle product? Probably not. But it's at the drugstore. It smells delicious. It smells great. It works great. I kind of wish it wasn't in a pot. I wish it were in a squeezy tube. You can't have everything. It's pretty freaking awesome. They also have released a scrub to remove dead skinage and flakiness. I have not gone for that. I've not needed it. This has worked wonders for me. Oh, I forgot. Another giveaway. It's that time of the month, guys. $50 gift card to your favorite retailer. So you know what to do. Link to the Rafflecopter will be down below. Every once in a while, I get some comments from you saying that you can't access the link from your iPad or other device. I have contacted Rafflecopter. It's not them. It's something that your computer's doing, because I have been able to access those Rafflecopter links from my iPad, from my iPhone, from my desktop. So I don't know what to tell you. But if you're having problems getting to the link, just send me an email. My email is in the description box below, and I will send you a link through email, and maybe that will work. So you have like 5 days to enter, so do that. I will also list the name of last month's winner in there, and good luck. It's the $50 gift card to the retailer of your choice. It's open internationally, all that good stuff. It's just my little thank you to you every month. I will bury this at the end of a video somewhere for those of you that are willing to listen to me babble for 20 some odd minutes or more. Anyway, thank you again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time with me again, and I'll see you in the next video.